I first came to Morocco almost 5 years ago. Actually just came for a week to start with and fell in love with the country and with the people. I'm an American citizen. I've lived here for a year. I live in Marrakesh. I own a business here in Morocco, which gives me the ability to be a Moroccan resident.
There's actually two important things, the landscape and the culture.
I would rank Morocco in my top 3 countries that I've ever visited, and I've gone to over 40.
We have a beautiful country, it's very dramatic, the landscape is really amazing. We have a huge Sahara Desert, beautiful mountains chains, and a long coast.
The culture and the history of Morocco is really mind-blowing.
It's the culture. We like our client to get really close to the local people so that they can learn from the culture.
Hey! Oh!
We try to get away from the traditional tours where you just stay in hotels and eat in restaurants.
We believe in connecting with the people of Morocco.
Nice to meet you.
Rather than just coming and vacationing in a bubble.
Well, the great thing about Open Doors Morocco is that they can tailor a trip to fit your needs.
So here we have an example of our guests interacting with our friend Mustafa, who we are on the way to his home for tea and lunch. Couscous. We happen to have a group of photographers here. Our hosts are really good at laying the road down for trust. Kind of fills the gap between the photographer and the locals. Many people like the opportunity to camp in the desert. We make it as traditional as we can, but also as comfortable as we can. We actually have an Open Doors Morocco camp, and the purpose of it is for providing fair wages to locals. And we get on camels and walk for about an hour out into the dunes.
We were on the camel. We see this massive sand. I mean, it looks like a giant wave from the ocean. It was an incredible sight. And I looked at our guide and I said, "How long until that sandstorm hits us?" And he said, 5 minutes. And I said, "Okay. And how long until we get to camp?" He said, 25 minutes. We were completely engulfed. It was the coolest thing we've ever done. To the Open Doors Morocco brand new camp, smack in the middle of the sand dunes. It is a 1.6 mile camel ride. It's an absolutely incredible camp. Clean, beautiful, brand new electricity, great food, and to me the most important part, it's literally you and your friends, the people you're with, and you're in the middle of the Sahara Desert with not a soul around.
Oh, Camilla.
Good night then.
And there are showers and bathrooms, and the dunes are right there so they can climb the dunes. They love the opportunity for sleeping under the stars in a nomad tent.
How comfortable is the camp?
Well, maybe you have to answer that question because as a nomad, I can sleep anywhere. It's always comfortable for me.
We woke up. We are greeted by gigantic sand dunes, some of the world's, if not the world's, most beautiful sand dunes in the Sahara Desert. We drove from those sand dunes, the mountains in front of a beautiful gorge.
from guests are things like how surprised they are at the hospitality here in Morocco and how much Moroccans love foreigners. They absolutely love their hosts. They really connect with their hosts on their trips. Hosts are genuinely interested in connecting with them.
I'm really lucky with this job because I get to meet with lots of people and talk about lots of important things, and I can always improve my personality and always learn from others.
I've traveled all over the world. I've had a lot of guides, and our team here, Open Doors Morocco, in Morocco, is by far the best.
I grew up in a nomad family living in the Sahara Desert. After that, I worked with camps for tourists, so that's where I learned the languages and things. I can speak English, Spanish, French, a little bit of Berber, Hassania, which is my mother language, and the Moroccan dialect.
When you land in Morocco, one thing you'll notice is that you are assaulted by the senses. The colors that you see are vibrant.
Oh, yeah.
You'll also notice that the sounds are different.
The people in Morocco are some of the most outgoing, most friendly, most hospitable.
Moroccans love Americans.
It's kind of weird when someone still says to me like, "Oh, you're going to Morocco? Be careful. No dangers." I feel much safer in Morocco than I do south of Market in San Francisco on a Friday night.
It's not dangerous at all. We have very safe country.
I had both of my daughters, 7 and 13, here for a year and never had a concern of safety.
We drive by, Casbahs that were built in the 15th century and still standing, and they're still accessible, and you don't get that anywhere else.
I mean, I can guarantee that everyone will come will really like Morocco and enjoy the holiday in here.
Yeah, I love it. Love it here.
People leave here, they truly do feel changed in some way, and that's what I like about what we're doing.
I think everyone should visit Morocco.